This is the E1 Pro Smart Projector, but let's get it open. Opening up the top and the back, and we get the projector right away. Very nice. We got some foam on the side. Taking that off. Very nice. What else do we got in the box? Looks like we got a box with some goodies in there. We got a remote, a power cable, and a HDMI cable, and we get a little thing to wipe it as well. All right, checking out the actual projector. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, all right. Taking off the wrapping here. Wow, look at that thing. This thing is very small and compact. I like it. I wonder how good it's gonna be. Okay, let's take off the wrap right here. Whew, satisfying. And right here. Very nice. Wow. Very cool design. Let's get into the testing. All right, so this mini projector is actually super awesome because of how small and lightweight this thing is. Like, look at this. It fits there right in my hand. Like, it's pretty small for what you get. And so because of that, it's super easy to throw it in your backpack and you can travel with this thing like with ease. It's that small. Another thing to mention that's super awesome about this thing is officially Netflix licensed. So with the whole UI, you can actually access all of those apps and they're all licensed. They're not like pirated apps. It also has this thing what they call engine performance, which basically means that it's a lot quieter than a normal projector. And this is because it is fully sealed, and that prevents dust from getting into it, and it makes it a lot quieter. And as you can see on the top, it has a bunch of buttons. We have a power button, an up and down button, side to side button, a select button, and a back button. And all these are super helpful if you don't want to use the remote. And obviously on the back, we have a USB port, a headphone jack, a IR blaster, and a HDMI port, and also the charging port. Also on the bottom, there is a little screw mount, so you can mount it to basically any tripod or any other thing that has a mount screw like this. And then you have like the lens cap, and then also on the top, on the front, there is a autofocus sensor that helps with the autofocus of the actual camera. All right, so I got the projector all set up and it's on my table right here. So we're gonna turn this thing on and get it going. All right, and it powers on just like that. Super duper simple and nice. We're gonna turn the lights off so we can show you just how this thing works. It works really well. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you power it on. At first, you get a Vision-y startup screen, and then it says the Well OS. So this is the super cool OS that comes pre-installed with this projector, which makes it so special and way different from all the other ones is because the actual UI. So very cool there. It takes a second to load. Once you get in, you can see that, oh, here we go. This is the autofocus. So measuring to see how it adjusted right there. Sick, huh? All right, so easy setup, plug it in, power on. So this thing is built in with an app library that includes Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, and over 386 pre-installed apps or downloadable from the App Store. So this thing supports wireless screen mirroring on iOS and on Android. It connects via Wi-Fi 6 and dual band Bluetooth, 5G and 4G for fast streaming and strong connection. And it does have two-way Bluetooth as well that allows you to use the projector as a speaker or connect a speaker to the projector. So this Netflix is officially licensed, and so they stream directly without a TV stick or anything like that. It's just natively on the projector. And it supports 1080p and also plays 4K content. So that's awesome. And it's bright, colorful image, even in dim rooms. And it has smooth and lag-free playback. So the autofocus and keystone correction kicks in automatically, so you don't even have to worry about that. It'll automatically adjust to your wall. Well OS allows you to have this smart TV aspect to it that has all these things preloaded already on there. And so like a lot of these projectors don't actually have real app stores. And this one actually does have a real app store, which makes it better than most TVs already and basically all projectors. And so you have Apple TV Plus, Plex, Sling, ESPN, Fubo, YouTube for Kids. All those apps come pre-installed and they all work seamlessly. Like we're gonna get the ESPN app going right here, and it's super duper chill. This one wasn't downloaded yet, so we'll have to download it. But as you can see, it downloads like wicked fast. And then we click the open button, and just like that, we have ESPN downloaded on our projector, just like that. It's like literally a smart TV and a projector had a baby. It's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna show you some of the other functions as well. These are the settings. I know that we'll probably be looking around the settings, but you have Wi-Fi. This is the picture mode. And this is the sound mode, has actually really good speakers. And then this is the lens. You can switch between the settings of the lens, keystone corrections, which makes so it corrects automatically, and the digital zoom as well. And this is all the device care and all that stuff, app settings, software update if you need a software update. And here is the actual remote. And as you can see, it's a pretty simple remote. You have buttons that'll go to Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, Disney. And so you can click those. You have volume up, volume down. And so the remote is pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty similar to other TVs, I would say. But this one allows you to change the focus of the actual projector through the remote, which is pretty sweet. But as you can see, the remote works super well as well. It's not like one of those ones you have to like point laser at the back of the projector, but you can kind of just point it in the general direction and it should work. There we go, adjusting the volume. As you can see, this quality is super duper crisp and clear. And this is how you navigate through the software. You have like, you can go right here, you have the weather. Very nice, you can change the city. Next you have the settings, you have quick settings right here. Then you have the source to change to fast channel or HDMI. And then you have the time, or you have TV casting. Okay, this is like quick casting. And then you also have a search part, and you can also do voice inputs. So you can speak through voice through the remote, and it'll help you do that as well. Another thing that you can also do with this awesome projector is you can connect it to anything that has an HDMI port. So it could be a PS5, it could be a computer, it could be an Apple TV, it could be anything like that that'll allow you to use that with the projector, which is super duper awesome. As you can see right here, you can play basically any video game you want if you connect your console to the back of it. All you do is plug in with HDMI. So I'm playing some Fortnite right now and pretty chill. Like, I mean, my Wi-Fi is a little bit trash, so that's why it doesn't look as amazing as you'd think. But yeah, pretty much you can just play Fort and other games, whatever game you want, basically, as long as you connect your console to the projector, which is actually super nice. And there's like zero lag too. So I do like that a lot about it. All right, now we're gonna run it through Netflix, show how it works. And Netflix is pretty chill, loads up super quick because obviously it's got that Whale OS. So I'm gonna show how loud the speakers are. So I'll have it play for just a second. All right, so now we're showing kind of how loud the speakers are. The speakers are very loud, and I've been very impressed. But anyways, now I want to show some of the other things. This is how you do this screen mirroring. This is one of the coolest tools, I think, because a lot of people will just use this with their phones. And so basically all you do is scan that code and you're screen mirroring right there. As you can see, I have Disney Plus on my phone, and I can just screen mirror it straight to the actual screen, which is super duper nice, honestly. Not a lot of projectors can do that these days, but this one can. It is enabled with that. So there we go. We got Star Wars going on. And boom, just like that, it works seamlessly. Okay, cool. It also does have Bluetooth support, so I can connect a speaker to it, just like you were to connect it to your phone, but you can actually connect it to the projector. This allowing you to get even more audio if you're looking for that. So although the speakers are good, you can improve them with other speakers as well. But as you can see right here, you can fully adjust the screen, and then it has the autofocus function that'll allow it to form it to your walls, which you'll see how it just jumped right there. It formed it to my walls so that it'll fit just about any wall you can think of. After checking out this projector, like, this thing is actually awesome. The Whale OS is probably one of the best interfaces I've seen in a smart TV. And so if you're looking for a good interface, a solid projector with high quality, 1080p resolution, like, this is the projector for you. So yeah, in conclusion, this is a Netflix officially licensed projector with a built-in app library with autofocus and keystone correction, connectivity, two-way Bluetooth, engine performance, and portability. Like, this thing is perfect for any bedroom, any apartment, any living room. And I highly recommend checking out the link in the description for this awesome projector. Honestly, this thing is awesome. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and peace.